Friends, gather round because we need to talk about Apple. Not the fruit, though I do enjoy a good Honeycrisp. No, we're talking about the tech giant, the one with the phones that cost more than a month's rent. They've just announced plans to create 20,000 new jobs right here in the US of A. That's right, 20,000. Now, you might be thinking, John, that's great and all, but Apple's products are still more expensive than a trip to space, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. But hold your horses, because this news gets even juicier. Apple isn't stopping at just creating jobs. They're also planning to inject a cool $500 billion into the US economy over the next 4 years. We're talking about a mountain of money so big it could fund the world's largest water balloon fight. But this isn't going towards some frivolous endeavor. Apple's got bigger plans, specifically in the realm of AI or artificial intelligence for those of us who don't speak acronym. Now, you might be wondering why Apple's suddenly so keen on investing in America. Well, it's complicated, like a relationship status on Facebook. Part of it has to do with President Trump's tariffs on Chinese goods, which are about as popular as a skunk at a picnic. These tariffs have thrown a wrench into Apple's supply chain, which relies heavily on Chinese manufacturing. So to avoid getting caught in the crossfire of this trade war, Apple's decided to bring some of its production back home. Let's break down this $500 billion investment, shall we? It's not every day you see that kind of money thrown around, unless you're a member of Congress debating the budget. A big chunk of this cash is earmarked for building a brand spanking new server manufacturing facility in Houston, Texas. That's right, folks, everything's bigger in Texas, including Apple's ambitions. This facility will be dedicated to producing AI servers, the brains behind all those Siri requests you shout at your phone. But wait, there's more. Apple's also setting up a supplier academy in Michigan, which sounds less like a school and more like a training ground for the next generation of tech wizards. This academy will focus on developing a skilled workforce for Apple's US operations, ensuring they have a pipeline of talented individuals to keep those iPhones and Macs rolling off the assembly line. And as if that wasn't enough, Apple's also planning to increase spending with its existing US suppliers. Think of it as a much-needed boost for American businesses, many of which have been feeling the pinch of globalization. This move will not only strengthen Apple's domestic supply chain but also create jobs and stimulate economic growth across various sectors. Now let's talk about this server farm in Houston. It's not just any server farm, mind you. This facility will be at the forefront of AI technology, churning out the powerful processors that will power the next generation of smart devices. We're talking about servers that can analyze data faster than you can say, "Siri, order me a pizza." But it's not just about making Siri wittier or your iPhone quicker at recognizing your face. AI has the potential to revolutionize everything from healthcare to transportation to, well, pretty much everything. And by investing in AI server production on US soil, Apple is positioning itself as a leader in this rapidly evolving field. So what does all this mean for the US economy? In a word, opportunity. Apple's investment is expected to create a ripple effect, boosting job creation, fostering innovation, and strengthening the US manufacturing sector. It's like throwing a pebble in a pond and watching the ripples spread outwards. The creation of 20,000 new jobs is nothing to sneeze at, especially in today's uncertain economic climate. These jobs will range from highly skilled engineering positions to manufacturing and support roles, providing opportunities for workers across different skill levels. And let's not forget the indirect jobs that will be created as a result of Apple's investment, from construction workers building the new facilities to truck drivers transporting the finished products. It's a win-win situation for American workers and the economy as a whole.